Domini begins by reminding her readers of her ethos as an advocate of the slow food movement for many years. By describing some of the goals and tenets of that movement, including the positive effects it can have, she establishes common ground before she discusses her position, one that the slow food advocates are not likely to embrace, at least not initially. In fact, instead of asserting her position in a strong declarative sentence, Domini asks a question that invites her audience to hear her explanation. Why then do I find myself investing in fast food companies? She provides evidence that supports her choice to take that action. She uses statistics to show that slow food is not available in all communities, while fast food is an expanding industry. She uses the example of Greece to show that fast food is becoming a global phenomenon. She gives numerous examples of how fast food companies are improving ingredients and reducing waste to illustrate how working to change fast food practices can have a significant impact on public health and the environment. After presenting her viewpoint, Domini ends by acknowledging that her heart will always be with the slow food, but that fact should not preclude her supporting those in the fast food industry who are making socially and environmentally responsible decisions. Activity. Identify at least 2 points in Domini's article where she might have given way to accusation or blame, or where she might have dismissed the slow foods movement as being short-sighted or elitist. Discuss how, instead, she finds common ground and promotes dialogue with her audience through civil discourse. Staking a claim. Every argument has a claim, also called an assertion or proposition, that states the argument's main idea or position. A claim differs from a topic or a subtopic in that a claim has to be arguable. It can't just be a simple statement of fact. It has to state a position that some people might disagree with and others might agree with. Going from a simple topic to a claim means stating your informed opinion about a topic. In the essay you just read, the general topic is social investing, specifically social investing in the fast food industry. The arguable claim, however, is that investing in fast food companies can be socially responsible. Notice that the topic may be a single word or a phrase, but the arguable claim has to be stated as a complete sentence. It's important to note that neither a published author nor a student writer is likely to develop a strong claim without exploring a topic through reading about it, discussing it with others, brainstorming, taking notes, and rethinking. After looking into a topic thoroughly, then you are ready to develop a position on an issue. For example, let's use the topic of single-sex classrooms. You will notice, first of all, that a simple statement of the topic does not indicate whether you support the notion or challenge it. Let's consider several directions to take with this topic. Many schools have single-sex classrooms. Single-sex classrooms have been around for years, especially in private schools. Single-sex classrooms are ineffective because they do not prepare students for the realities of the workplace. The first statement may be true, but it is easily verified and not arguable. Thus, it is simply a topic and not a claim. The second statement has more detail, but it's easy to verify whether it's true or not. Since it is not arguable, it is not a claim. The third statement is a claim because it is arguable. It argues that single-sex classrooms are ineffective and that preparation for the workplace is an important way to measure the effectiveness of an education. There are those who would disagree with both statements and those who would agree with both. Thus, it presents an arguable position and is a viable claim. Activity. For each of the following statements, evaluate whether it is arguable or too easily verifiable to develop into an effective argument. Try revising the ones you consider too easily verifiable to make them into arguable claims. 1. SUV owners should be required to pay an energy surcharge. 2. Charter schools are an alternative to public schools. 3. Ronald Reagan was the most charismatic president of the 20th century. 4. Requiring students to wear uniforms improves school spirit. 5. The terms global warming and climate change describe different perspectives on this complex issue. 6. Students graduating from college today can expect to have more debt than any previous generation. 7. People who read novels are more likely to attend sports events and movies than those who do not. 8. Print newspapers will not survive another decade. 9. The competition among countries to become a site for the Olympic Games is fierce. 10. Plagiarism is a serious problem in today's schools.